Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2025. I hope it's been going very well for you so far. This year, in my vision board, I wrote that I wanted to lose some weight, and it's something that I've struggled with since 2022 after I had my baby. Okay, in 2022, I really didn't care at that point because I had my baby in May. And throughout 2022, I wasn't bothered because I was still breastfeeding. But I think around 2023 and 2024, I began to say, oh, okay, I need to lose some weight. But it was difficult. But here's the story about how I added the weight in the first place. I've had two babies before this last baby, and 8 years apart. My second child is 8 years older than the third one. And with the three pregnancies, I never added weight. In fact, I lost weight because I've always had this pregnancy illness called hyperemesis all through the three pregnancies. So in each pregnancy, I think I would lose like 15 to 20 kg. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. And then and I remain that skinny. Sometimes I consciously eat less at that point. I just eat the right things, vegetables, and I eat correctly throughout my pregnancy so that I don't add weight. And even after my pregnancy, I've always, just snapped back quickly. And with this third one, I also had hyperemesis and I lost so much weight. I think it was even worse than the other two. And then I was pregnant. I was 72 kilos all through my pregnancy. I don't think I exceeded 72 kilos because I went from 75 to 62, I think, during hyperemesis. And then with pregnancy, I got, gained some more weight. But I think until I was 9 months, pregnant, until I had the baby, I just added like 72 kilos. And I really was also conscious of that. And then when I had my baby, I wanted to do exclusive breastfeeding like I've done with the others. And, I thought it was going to be very easy, I was producing enough milk for the baby, enough to at least even put some in a bottle for him, I don't make a lot of breast milk when I express, but the baby gets enough breast milk. But the problem was that they told me the baby was not adding weight. I was told that the baby is not adding as much weight as he should be adding every week, every check. And then they asked me to introduce formula, I think from the hospital. So I introduced formula and they said, okay, we're going to give you between now and we'll keep checking, give him for 1 month. Let's see how it goes. After 1 month, if he's still not adding, we don't have enough fat for this child. You have to, just give him much more formula, much more than breast milk, because I was giving him even more breast milk and just a little formula. But they said no, you have to just almost switch to just formula or much more formula. And I really didn't want that. I wanted to exclusively breastfeed. I exclusively breastfed my first two for 6 months for all of them, and then I breastfed until 1.5 years. And this one I wanted to even go further. I said, okay, I'm going to breastfeed him for 2 years exclusively for 6 months. But it was so challenging because they had warned me and said you have to eat better. I don't know, and I said, okay, what do I do? So I started eating everything and anything. And also after my pregnancies, after I have my baby, during that omogo phase, my mom would cook yam and pepper soup, which was like the common omogo food, but I wouldn't always eat the yam. I could just take one piece and I would take the soup. So that's how I maintained my weight, with the first two pregnancies. For this one, I was also, I didn't have any omugo. My mother wasn't here, so it was very difficult. So at this point, I was just eating anything. I would just go buy, chicken. I'll make chicken pepper soup, anything that even had fat. I was just eating because, as a mother at that point, you didn't care, you just wanted to, personally, I wanted to breastfeed my child. My child was more important than my weight. So at that point, I didn't care. And also at that period, I think Rihanna had a baby as well. And she she encouraged a lot of mothers and that don't care, you just had a baby, don't let anybody bother you, just be yourself, take care of the child. That is what is important, and this is where you are at this time of your life, so just enjoy it. And so I noticed that I added weight. I was big. In fact, I went from 72 to up to 94, 96. I think I even got to 96 kilos. That was huge for someone like me who had never even. I had just been between 72 and 75. Then I went from 72 during pregnancy, after childbirth. Imagine going from 72 after childbirth to 96 during breastfeeding. And also this time around, when I finally said, okay, when they checked and the baby is doing very well, you can now exclusively just breastfeed. So I stopped giving formula, which was my choice again. Nobody's judging those who give formula or those who chose to not to breastfeed for whatever reason. Feed your baby. That's what is important. You understand? Personally, I would follow the good counsel. I'll check the baby. Is he adding weight? Is he, as I breastfeed? And if everything is good, of course, I just want to exclusively breastfeed. So I stuck to it. Thankfully, finally, they told me, everything is okay. You can now stop formula if you wish to. And then I stopped, and then because it was like 1 month and a few weeks. So I now continued breastfeeding until he was 8 months. I think I exclusively breastfed until 8 months, just to, my opinion, catch up with the first 2 months. But thankfully, also he started breastfeeding immediately I gave birth to him, because here in France, they really encourage you to breastfeed your child. So they were really quite encouraging. They offered, hospital grade breast pump when I was in the hospital. When I came out, they would give you a paper to go rent, because they're not very cheap, to go rent at the pharmacy. You can go to the pharmacy with the paper for free and just rent, and then every 6 months you renew the subscription, and then when you're done, you return it. You understand? I think you have to pay some amount of money. I think you have to pay 100 euros just for insurance. So in case you destroy it, they still have that money, but if you don't destroy it, it's fine. So a lot of people go there to get that, because it's also, for our environment, it's important to, as much as possible, reuse and recycle. So I think that's a good method to reduce the purchase of new pumps. I mean, when we talk about, that's a long story again. Talk about being eco-friendly during childbirth and what to do and how to reduce weight is a long conversation, but that's not what I'm talking about here. So I'm talking about how I added weight. But now in 2025, I've become more eager to lose this weight. Now I think I'm now 89. I'm now 89, and I still feel beautiful. I'm proud of myself. I'm in a hurry, but it doesn't bother me. You understand? But right now I'm more conscious, because I really want to reduce my weight in the right places, as I say. So this is just the reason why I added weight. And I'm responding to this because a lot of people started writing comments, my fans, and say, what happened to you? You've added so much weight. What happened, madam? Some people, I've sent post the comments, madam, this is not really good. It doesn't fit you. You're not as beautiful as you used to as you used to be. Is their opinion at this point. When I had to take drastic measures to add weight, I needed to do it for my child, and I'm happy that I got the results that I wanted. It's now up to me to lose this weight. It's more difficult when you're older. I'm now 42, and it's a little more difficult to lose weight, but I'm trying my best. I'm working out at home, because I also registered at the gym, and I wasted my money because I wasn't going as much as I should have gone. I was just wasting money. I said no, I can't continue like this. And also I had knee pain, so thankfully that allowed me to cancel my subscription. So in 2025, as a lot of us want to lose weight, I hope we can do this together. I hope we can eat more healthy. I hope we can work out at home if you can. Get your dumbbells and do what you can at home. And if you can go to the gym, of course, go to the gym. You can just work every day, do something, and it's also just good for our health. Thank you for watching, and I'll keep you updated as I try to get fit, lose weight, and be get the body that I really want. Bye.